Oh, what a day it was yesterday. I was playing, like, I don't know what happened. Oh my lord. There we go. I don't know what happened yesterday, but like while I was playing while I was playing Pocopia, like my computer just was like, we're gonna just stop working. So I had to end the stream prematurely. I was already getting tired by that point, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But like, man, I was so confused because I was like, oh, did something break? Did something like bad happen? Did I mess something up? No, just I think what ended up happening is at some point I just nudged part of my computer just the wrong way because my tower's by my feet, and it just caused everything to freeze. So every time I reset my computer, I also have to adjust my mic. So okay, sorry. Hello, hell. Had a rough night last night? Yo, same. I was like really scared that my computer just completely broke when it crashed during Palworld, or not Palworld, Pocopia yesterday. So, but no, we're chilling. We're chilling now. Let me just turn this up for me. Word. Should be good. I hope everything's going better for you. Game has to think of stuff with my mom and her stupidity. Well, I hear that. What? Oh, it's that. Okay. It's like, what just fell? Oh. Yeah, I kind of had the same sort of thing today. So I woke up today, right? And I was like, cool. I actually woke up at a good time. I'm to a 50-year-old. Hey, listen, I'm 30 and I get treated like I'm 7. So I hear you there. All right, we're looking for a lucky daydream, by the way, again. So we're gonna do a few run-throughs. See what we can find. Hello, Mina. How have I been? Pretty good. You can't complain. Just chilling, playing games, and getting a lot of work done. But how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I woke up today and I was just like, hey, you gotta go pick up groceries. I was like, eh. Tell me where and when. And then I just literally sat in the Walmart parking lot for about 30 minutes just waiting for them to come out. And then they're like, oh, sorry, I forgot to hit the check-in button. I was like, oh my gosh, come on now. Just taking a look. We're just going to be doing this little run through for a bit. Very tired? Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. I have really been struggling to sleep these past few nights, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it's like stress, I don't know what it is, but man, I've been like super tired. I'm just like, hey, let's get some rest, get some sleep, everything should be fine. Nope. Time for resting, so. Get a visit from the midwife for a checkup. Ooh. hopefully that goes well. Sleep schedule's fucked. I think it's less for me that my sleep schedule's fucked and just more the fact that I just struggle to sleep in general. I got too much on my mind to do. Like literally after Procopio yesterday, I was like, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna, you know, get some rest, but then I'm gonna wake up early and I'm gonna get all this stuff done. And then like, I went to sleep and I was like, no, I still gotta get all this stuff done. But maybe I don't, but like a little rest, but like, no, I should be awake. So I'm just like really exhausted, like slugging my way through a bunch of stuff. And I was like, well, this was not my greatest idea. Let's try going back to sleep. I mean, I'm eternally tired, eternally cold. I live in a place where it's 115 degrees out. Was it 118 degrees, I think, when I was out and about? I think I was. They're so sleepy. 118 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah. Sorry. How am I still alive? I think it's like, what, 42, 3 degrees Celsius? Sorry, I'm doing the conversion like super quick in my head right now. 5/9 of... I think it's like 42, 43 degrees Celsius, right? I might be off by 10. No, now that I think about it. It's like 47 going into 48. Dang! I'm always like 5 off. Always like 5 degrees off. And that's just me doing the conversion in my head. I still remember I still know the formula. I'm not, I'm just like, who needs a calculator? We're 38 degrees Celsius and I was dying. Yeah, so where I live, it's like the joke here is because it's a dry heat, it should be bearable. But like, I'm cold all the time. As stated by the many, many weird looks I get when I'm delivering, because I deliver in a rather large hoodie and like black jeans. The baggy hoodie is for multiple reasons, but also just because I'm always cold. So like, I'll just be delivering the food and then like I'll meet them at the door sometimes. They'll like look me up and down. I'm like, oh, maybe it's something to do with my hair. And it's like, no, idiot. They're looking at you for the fact that it's 115 to 118 degrees outside right now and you are wearing a very, very rough hoodie. Like, what are you doing? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's another lamb ball. Hey, we got our first duplicate lucky. Well, that's good. Hello. Look at the little lad. He's adorable. Get in the ball. No. Oh my gosh, it fired the sun at me. Ow, stop firing the sun at me. That's so mean. Thank you. It fired the sun at me. That was so rude. Can't believe it. Kill swear hoodie when it's hot just because they fit nice. So for me, I live with a family right now because I had to move back in briefly due to a bunch of different factors. But I had to move back in briefly, and the big thing is they will consistently make fun of my hair and how I look. I had to cut my hair pretty short just to appease them, to stop it, and then after the fact, when they still continued to tell me how awful my hair looked, I have just decided that fuck it, I will grow it out again, and that's all there is to it. And I'm going back with my little like pseudo anime look that I was rocking that I thought was really good. And I'll probably dye my hair again. Hi, Blasi. But as far as they always call me fat, like they call me a bunch of things, to be honest, that I can't say on stream. But like they mostly like will say that I'm like call me how fat I am, and also how like I'm about to be working a new job and actually 2 positions in the same company. So like I'm super excited for it. I'm super hyped that I get to work the job. But their biggest reason for me not getting jobs was not because my resume needed some work or like lack of experience, because I have a bunch of experience with like a bunch of different jobs, but it was the fact that my hair is longer than 6 inches in the front, which, okay, don't know what that has to do with anything, but sure. And also because I'm fat and no one wants to hire a fat person, to which I just kind of stared blankly at them and was like, huh. 6 inches, 16 centimeters, 16 to 17 centimeters, maybe 18. Pretty much 15.24. Dang. My calculations are on point today. Kind of, maybe. Well, you were correct, but you changed it last second. Yeah, I was. Listen, I doubted myself because I was like, wait, maybe it might be within that 5. Listen, as long as I'm within 5, as long as I'm within 5, we're good. We're good. But anyway, no, the big thing is just like, oh yeah, no one's gonna hire a fat person, so like you need to lose weight and actually like get some muscle and look fit. Meanwhile, I'm just like, excuse me, like that has literally nothing to do with anything. So like, why is this a conversation? It's gotten to the point though where like my mom couldn't look at me because of my hair like covering my eye, like my hair being long enough to cover one of my eyes. And then I was like, cool, maybe like my mom can finally look at me again. And now she can't look at me because I'm overweight. And I'm just like, there's no appeasing her. And then she also criticizes my hair. Like I went to go delivery driving, and my hair, like I had it slicked back to the side, and I was like looking really clean. It was clean shaven too, because I had to do an interview earlier that day. And they're just like, it's a wonder you get any tips because no one should be tipping you looking like that. And I was like, all right, appreciate it. I'm just gonna go. It's finding excuse to not get look somebody. That's rude. Well, yeah, no. For when I dyed my hair in this house, so for reference's sake, I moved out way back when, was in a horrible house for a bunch of reasons, had to move back, and then I moved to a different state with a good friend of mine. But he is in the process of getting married, and I just recently lost my job, and prices were starting to increase, and I'm in a little bit of debt. And I say little, it's quite a bit of debt due to the first house that I'm still paying off to this day. So I reluctantly asked my parents if I can move back in with them as I try to get my finances sorted. And I was like, oh, it sounds like they've improved and like everything should be fine. It hasn't. One of the names I get called daily is, or like every other day, it's not a word I can even say on stream. So that should go to show how bad it is here. But I used to dye my hair like a whole bunch. Like I dyed it lavender, I've dyed it red, I've dyed it green, I had it in the style of some hearts, I had it style of a Christmas tree, like I've dyed it a whole bunch. And every time my mom required me to wear a beanie or have a hood up when I was in the house because she didn't want to, quote unquote, she didn't want a weirdo infecting the house. Which I was like, cool, awesome, appreciate that. So now I just don't care anymore. Like oh yeah, no, purple was great. The only reason I've like listened to them right now is just because I am under their roof again. And I thought I would be like reasonable and cordial, but within like 2 weeks, they've offered to smash all of my electronics. They told me that streaming and content creation, I should just give up on it because another quote unquote, only losers will watch me. And do I really want to cultivate a group of losers? Which I'm just like, great, appreciate that. Thanks for calling my community that I've so lovingly tried to build for 8+ years. Losers, that just makes me feel great. It's just like constant negativity here. It's why I think my mental state just gets to be so brittle while I'm here, because if you compare the streams from like a few months ago to 3 years ago, which is when I was living with Doge, super upbeat, super happy. Sure, there was a bit of like mental trauma like happening due to some other things going on, but like it was a great time, and I don't think I like really was like in a negative mood. Now I think like the negativity in this house has been affecting, like when I played Dead by Daylight and I like snapped at Neko yesterday. So like I'm trying to fix that right now. But also like I just have very little self-confidence just recently than anything. I'm just like, I really think that just this environment is really just wearing me down to the point where there's not much I can really do about it. And it's starting to really affect like some of my friendships, because, you know, I want to be upbeat. I want things to get better. But being in an environment where just everyone in this house hates you is rough. And also having a nihilist as a brother is really starting to wear me down. That's been ridiculous on so many levels that I feel like if I were to talk about that, I'd feel like I'd be making my own version of a Wendigoon video. It's just insanity. Pure and simple insanity. So does 7K work because the hair is 6.017 inches? Swear to God, we could have we would have nothing. True. True, Blossy. And yeah, no, I do want to dye my hair purple again. I did like the lavender hair. It was really, really nice. Sorry, I'm just going looking for a lucky daydream right now. So however long it takes, it is what it is, and then we have some dungeons to go explore. So not too shabby, not too shabby. I mean, things are actually still going in a good direction though right now. Clips are being put together, so we might have some more shorts again soon, as well as maybe some weekly highlights. And I am also working on trying to learn a video myself that should be like just super straightforward, not too much editing, and seeing how that plays out. I don't know how I'm going to do for the thumbnail, but we will figure that out when I get there. So, lots to do, lots to do. But we'll probably do the stream for like, I'm going to try to go for like 4.5 hours today. Specifically because I do want to stick to the 4-hour time. But I pretty much am going to be going from here immediately to doing deliveries. Because I need to double check to see if Strawby actually did like what I told him to, or if he really fucked up. That's gonna be the goal that I have to figure out. So today is supposed to be a really bad day for deliveries. And when I mean bad, I mean like pretty darn bad. There's only like 2 hours today that's supposed to be peak. The rest of the times are like meh in my area, so that's fun. But at the end of yesterday, I checked Starby's stats. Made $55 within 4.5 hours, which I talked about it briefly in Procopia, but I think it's when the stream crashed. That's about $12 an hour, less than that, I think. Or no, a little bit more than that, excuse me. And even with all the advice I gave him, I feel like he did something wrong, because he shouldn't have made that little within that amount of time. So my goal today is I'm going to try to get $80 within the 4 hours. Usually in like 4 hours I can make 100. But I'm like my minimum for today is 80. If I can make 80 within the bad, like the less than peak or less than ideal amount of times, then that means that he must have either taken very few orders or he just took some really, really bad orders. So I need to figure that out. Little sister annoying you. It's all good. You can make money doing what? So I do. So right now, like when I first like joined Flora's community, because that's where I know you from, Mina. That was during when I was like a dental receptionist and like insurance with dental. But now after I lost my job and because of stupid workplace politics that I didn't want to get involved in, and when your manager gets fired in front of you, you kind of have very few options on what to do from there, especially when it's not a secret that the new people coming in want to get rid of you. So I now do deliveries with Uber Eats until I work. I'm going to be working as based on the title, like it's one thing, but like looking at the description, it's more like an assistant manager role for a pharmacy, and then also being a pharmacy tech. So I'm going to be doing both jobs within the same pharmacy. I'm going to be a pharmacy tech as well as like that assistant manager. I think they call it like a shift supervisor role, but for all intents and purposes, it looks like it's assistant manager alongside a good friend of mine, Spring. Yeah. No, the new job is great, and plus I'll be working with a longtime friend of mine, Spring, who, funny enough, I met through streaming. Which is, it's so funny that like a lot of my like really good friends I have just met through streaming. Neko, Spring, Doja met through playing Gary's mod quite a long time ago, so that was cool. Yeah, but like with Uber Eats, I rock it. Like I do really, really well with Uber Eats. That being said, I did get reported once because recently because somebody tried to claim that I didn't deliver their food, to which I did. And luckily, I did have a picture to prove it because I secretly took it because they were being an asshole. So I figured out who it was, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the person who was being an asshole, and I finally did figure out it was the person being an asshole. And welcome back. So yeah, I've been doing really well with Uber Eats, and I'm really, really smart about it. I don't really care about the tier system at all that they have. I just I just do my own thing and just make the most money that I can from it. Like they have like, oh, the green tier, the gold tier, the diamond tier, and comparing how much I made when I was briefly in the gold tier to how much that I was making green tier, I feel like I'm doing pretty well, just being honest. So yeah, no, if that's why like I'm very reluctant when it comes to there's like the meet at door like food deliveries, and at that point I'm just like, well, let me just take a picture real quick to show that I did indeed deliver it to their house. So also, oh, berry seeds, cool. Just grab this, grab you. I'm just gonna cook some berries real quick. Yep. So they try to get away with it because I was like, you know what, I want to take a picture just to be safe, and they're just like, no, you don't need to do that. This is not to leave a door. And I was just like, well, I'm protecting myself because you're being an asshole, and I get the feeling that you want free food. And even when I got the report, I was like, maybe there's a reason they're doing this, and then they, I pieced it together. Yeah. No, I've been rocking it. I've been rocking it. Let's make these real fast. We'll put like 10 baked berries in for... What we got? No, I think I'm gonna do some dungeon endings. Yep, baked berries. Are those actually good IRL? I don't know. I don't think I really like berries. Like, I'm not a big fan of strawberries, but I think it's because I'm worried about the seeds getting between my teeth. I don't think I've ever had raspberries or blueberries. Stamped berries, that's called wine. I still, and probably will still, have never drank in my life. So, hi Lottie, got a migraine while working the semifinal? Well, please get some rest, Lottie. Well, you know the seeds of the strawberries are the actual fruit. I did not know that. I'm not exactly one who eats healthy, though, to be fair. So. Also, like, I don't know how many people are paying attention to the World Cup. Like I said, I like I've said in the past, like, I don't super pay attention to it, but I've been paying attention to the teams. Can I just be real? Hearing what the results were from yesterday's game? Wow. I don't know the specifics. I don't know what happened. But holy hell. Its predictions on point. Now, if England wins tonight, we'd watch not watching any game on Norway, and then Norway got knocked out, yeah. England versus Argentina. If England wins, listen, I'm just saying, I'm rooting for it. If they gotta go. That's why I mean, that's another reason why we're hoping for England. But, like, yeah. Not everyone, sorry, if you're not caught up with World Cup, I'm going to talk about it briefly. But France versus Spain. France lost. Everyone pegged France to win the entire World Cup. I, for some reason, didn't. I don't know why I didn't, but I was like, I heard they're a great team. But I was like, England's going to win. Easy. But France lost. So, like, that's, like, I don't know what the reaction is. I'm probably going to watch Slate's stream, or the DVD creator Slate. Not today, but, like, probably tomorrow, because I'll have some of their, have some of their stream up on the background while I'm doing my drives. But no, that's wild. I mean, yeah, no, everyone really wanted France to win, and then, so what I think there's a funny thing that's being spread around. I've been seeing a lot on social media. There's a VTuber. I don't know their name, but there's some sort of VTuber that has been, like, only covering, like, World Cup stuff recently, and every single team, except for, like, I think there was one time that they got it fine, but other than that, every single team that it was during the France versus Morocco game, but, like, everyone was just like, yeah, you pick France because, like, that was just going to be the easiest one, so that's fine. But, like, every single team they have rooted for, other than the France versus Morocco game, has lost that same game. And they were, like, super, like, hyping up France for most recent one, I guess, and then they lost, and now everyone, it's like not everyone, like people are not upset about France like themselves losing. They're upset at this random VTuber for quote unquote losing the series. And it's like, what? Okay, they're just unlucky. Like, it's not curse. Like, anyone who thinks I have like curses is like a real thing. I just don't feel good about that whole thing. Like, there's some people who just have really good luck, like myself, and you have some people who have really, really bad luck, like this poor VTuber. But like, France loses, it's blame this VTuber who's just rooting for them. Okay, there's probably somebody out there who doesn't have a social media presence, but probably has rooted for the losing team every single time. There's probably a very large amount of people who have like cheered for the losing team every single time. Statistically, that is possible. So if you're trying to pin it just on this poor VTuber, like it's just people wanting to like really be, Jesus. Sputtering's a little bit strong. Anyway, like don't just pin it on this poor VTuber. They're trying to make content and they're just trying to root for teams that they hope will win. Sure, is it really unfortunate that they have cheered for the losing team every single time? Yes, it's very, very unfortunate. But at the end of this, like, for some reason my volume is just crazy. Sorry. Meow. Okay. See, this is a losing game in Portugal and the announcement of Ronaldo's last chance in the World Cup. See, and I don't pay too much attention to soccer. Like, I know who that is. But, like, y'all, people retire. People retire. People, like, you know, have more to do in life than just the same thing over and over. I mean, I might be streaming for the rest of my life as long as this is an actual thing to continue on. But, like, you know, people gotta move on. People gotta do what they gotta do. And I don't know. I find it strange when people get like super, like, I'm going to use the retirement of a YouTube and Twitch creator, Chilled Chaos, for an example. Like, so for those who don't know Chilled's been a long time content creator. Like probably like 15 plus years or something like that. Part of multiple different groups, and he retired like what, a few, like I would say like a month ago, I think now. But when it was announced, you'd have all of these people like losing their minds over the fact, like you have people who are just like, oh, we wish you the best. You have one person or two people that were on Chilled's team, like for like editing and stuff, who are like, we appreciate you, though now we have to figure out what we're going to be doing in life moving forward, which, you know, probably should have been a like a conversation at some point, being like, hey, like, I'm going to be retiring, so you guys are going to have to find new jobs. Like that should have been like a conversation. But you have like a bunch of other creators like acting like he's dead, and that like, who am I going to watch now? And so on and so forth. And I'm just like, y'all, first off, he's doing an always online thing until the end of Twitch. So if you want to watch his like old content, like he'll still be there and just chatting in the chat. But like, he's not like dead. First off. Second off, let the man move on with his life. But thirdly, like, it's nothing to be like super sad about, because he's left a huge like online footprint. Like, that's the big thing. He's left such a large footprint on the platform. Yeah, he's just not working anymore. But you can still go back and watch a lot of his old content and watch a lot of his newer content. And it's still going to be there for years to come until, you know, Twitch and YouTube decide to no longer be a thing. And even then, people are probably going to archive the fuck out of it, because that's just how things go. Ow. Ow. Spattering, you are crazy. I appreciate you. I appreciate the giant elephant of doom. But yeah, like, and plus he has like more stuff that he wants to do in life and figure out. And same thing happened with like MatPat and Game Theory. MatPat's still doing really, really well and has a whole bunch of stuff that they're working on, especially because they have a family that they want to raise. So, you know, let people live their lives how they want to. There's some of us like myself who wants to build a community here and actually want to do this for as long as humanly possible, whether it's 20, 30 years. If I'm like gray with like gray hair like coming out of my ears or something like that, old guy still playing video games, I'd rather do that, because this and writing are the only two things that I've felt so super confident with that I like want to do that, you know? And who knows, there might be something in the future where I'm just going to be like, oh, you know what? I really think I'm doing better at this. Then, you know, I could stop with that, with like gaming, and go somewhere else. Reading and writing. I need to get back into reading, especially because Neko does a whole bunch of reading that I want to go to the local library and just get some books. That's my hope. And this is the game Pokemon Soon. Yeah. This game had like so much random controversy, and they've beaten all of it because they actually care about their game. And I don't know why I went the long way, by the way. There's a much faster way that I could have gone, but whatever. They beat all the allegations, as they say. But yeah, no, as I've said numerous times on stream, like writing is like, I think something I feel really, really good with. Like, I think like when I compare my skills for real life, right? When it comes to what I'm good at and what like jobs look for, I focused a lot on my writing, and I also feel really good with like playing video games and just being super analytical and keeping track of like everything. Like, I have spreadsheets for pretty much every single game. I only tend to look up guides on things if I'm really, really stuck. And like the only game I feel like I just don't do justice is Dead by Daylight, because I'm kind of a rage goblin in that game lately. But that's also just because of quite a few factors, to be honest. But yeah, most content creators, I mean, pretty much all content creators don't start off big unless you already had like a following through like big connections and stuff. You got to work towards it. And that's like, I've been super open about the fact that writing ideas, coming up with like playing the games and getting like the actual footage for the ideas, I got that all on lock, and I feel really confident when it comes to the writing portion of it. But can I edit worth shit? Not even a little bit, which is why I'm hoping the other idea that I have that maybe could be just the most simple editing imaginable. We'll have to see. That is the plan. Full armor. This. It's a medicine. There we go. Bam. It's because the interaction you get with the streamer themselves. So it's funny you mention that, because I might be one of the only smaller creators, I should say. A small pouch for holding food. On lots of food sorts, but on my conclusions, carrying one is enough. I forgot about a small feedback. I might be one of the only smaller content creators who can actually keep up with a large chat. There's a few things that I'll probably have to like, that I probably need to get a little bit better at. But at the end of the day, hold resistance 1, attack up. You know what? I might actually, let's make this, and then I'm going to have to probably defeat some lane balls, so we'll go from there. But no, I've had, throughout my entire time streaming, I have had, there's 2 streams that like immediately come to mind, but there have been other times where like I definitely have had like bigger chats. I'd say the biggest one was when I did Splatoon 2's Final Fest, because I streamed Final Fest for Splatoon 2 the day it came out. So I think it was like 5 or 6 in the morning. Still living with my parents at that time because I was in between houses, and I was very much like, hey, I'm going to do this. I need to be fucking hella quiet. But, you know, I want to stream the Final Fest. And I think that the average viewers, I think it was like 200 to 300 viewers. It's how we also know Sparks, because Sparks came in from that stream. What is our... I don't know what our other elephant's doing. Hello. I don't know why you're poking through... Why are we poking through the wall, elephant? Oh, okay, bye. Okay. Goodbye. I don't know. You just really wanted to see what I was doing, I guess. Sure. You had 200 to 300 viewers? Yeah. So that was back during Final Fest, and it was the biggest stream I've ever had. I'm chatting to a famous guy. Well, here's the thing. One of my previous jobs is I work for a laser tag arena, and I used to be their arcade manager, but I also, you know, said the rules to a group of people. I was a party host. I worked the back, worked the front, food, what have you. And I'm really comfortable with talking to groups of people. Weirdly enough, I have stage fright though when it comes to talking to like peers of mine for some reason. Also, I need to defeat a bunch of lame balls real quick. So let me go do that. I need a bunch of wool, so this is just gonna be fine. But anywho, like I felt super comfortable talking to everybody, and one of the big things that came out of that something that came out of that stream was a lot of people were like, how are you this like small streamer? Because I think at that point I had 1,000 subs on YouTube, and they're like, how are you keeping up with this chat and also responding to everybody? And my entire gist was like, hey, I'm gonna be honest, like, this is nothing. 200 people, like, I can talk to a whole group of people and like individually pick out like what's being talked about. And I want to make sure that everyone in chat like gets their due. Now, I'm not going to be, and this is a big gripe I have with some streamers, especially those who are getting bigger, is they have the habit of like, let me stop the stream and stare at the chat, read out what you're saying word for word. Let me respond. Moving a bit. Okay, next person chatted out of the 500. Word for word. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, and it's like, okay, yo, you need to not read out loud what they're saying word for word, because then people are going to really use that to their advantage, first off. Make you say some horrible shit. But two, like, you need to, you know, make sure you're paying attention to what is actually, like, being talked about, and you need to also still play the game. And that was the big thing for me, is I played through Splatoon 2, I played through a lot of Final Fest, and, you know, gave everyone their due in chat. And I think that's also why Sparks like stuck around for as long as they have, is because I very much gave everyone in that stream the time of day. So that was a cool time. And then the other like notable, like really I notice how you like to short and rephrase some chats. Yeah, once again, and that's my English major mind working, Blossy, because some people don't, like, English is not their first language, and there's also some people who don't, like, focus on the intricacies of the English language as much as I do. So I really just like to stare at the chat and be like, oh, I can just paraphrase this. You'll notice that Doge actually does it too when we play through Danganronpa 2. Doge will like read the chat to him, or read the whatever it's called. He'll read like what's being said on in game out loud, or like to himself, and then read it out loud. He'll like change it himself, even though he's technically making it more difficult to understand rather than easier to understand. So that's always a funny thing with Doge. Paraphrase? Yeah. But the other big stream, and I think I actually really impressed the streamer more than anything, rather than like their chat. I think their chat was just along for the ride. But I was a Dead by Daylight stream I did where Angry Pug, who used to be a massive Dead by Daylight creator, not entirely for the right reasons, I would find out later, but like, I still like, you know, appreciate the fact that they raided me. For context on the raid, it was just a regular Dead by Daylight stream, and I was playing with Cassie and Sparks, I think. And yeah, it was Cassie and Sparks, and I got tunneled out of the game. Not the right reasons. Their entire like persona is just bullying every single person. Like, if you're a killer in Dead by Daylight, they are going to try to get you to quit the game. If you're a survivor that's bad, they'll tell you horrible things as a survivor. Yeah. So, not entirely the right reasons. So that's always a fun time. But they raided me because we were in a game. I remember this weirdly clearly, so yeah. But it was me, Sparks, Cassie, and then it was also, and then Angry Pug was the random that we had. Which, like, they didn't have TTV in their name. It was just Angry Pug, and I just kind of like didn't question it. So what ended up happening though is we were playing in the game and I was getting tunneled, but I was looping my mind off. And I guess during their stream, they pointed out that I must be one of the very few TTVs that isn't an idiot, which I felt weirdly proud of. Because I was actually like looping and like keeping the killer away from generators. And I was actually doing what you're supposed to be doing in the game. Is this not... Okay, so this is just gone. Okay, interesting. But that was like the big thing is, oh man, this TTV is actually like playing well. Like this is a first sort of reaction. So I'm looping my mind out. Cassie and Sparks, I'm just commanding them more or less to be like, hey, please, like just do gens. Just keep doing gens. Don't worry about me. Like, I don't mind if I die. Just please do gens. And it was just, you know, they were like really confused, but that was fine. And I think I looped for like 4 out of the 5 gens, and then Angry Pug got the last one. However, and the reason, and I didn't realize it was like the end of their stream, but secondly, what happened is, Cassie and Sparks completely threw the game. Because the doors were open. Like, the doors were open, all 3 of them were there, and for some reason, Cassie and Sparks made so many questionable decisions within like a minute time span that it actually caused Pug to be the only one to live. Out of the entire match that happened, Pug was the only survivor of what happened. And Pug, I believe on their stream, how did that happen? It was a mix of, I think, like, Sparks was like, or one of the 2 of them were at like the exit gates, like trying to I wouldn't say flex, but they were essentially trying to be, I'm trying to think about like the right word here, excuse me. They were trying to, I would not exactly say BM, but they essentially like were messing around. But don't worry about it. I mean, I'll read that here in a second. Anyway, but yeah, they were like messing around at the exit gate, and one of them goes down, and then while going for the save, the other one panics a whole lot, causing them to go down. And then Pug's not able to actually get the save because I don't even remember who the killer was, but due to that, like, Pug was not even able to save them, and then completely ridiculed the fuck out of Sparks and Cassie, which I obviously stepped in to, like, protect them, but I also had to question both of them separately and be like, yo, what the fuck was that? Y'all should have just left. Like, there was no reason to try to, like, BM at the end, at the exit gates. Like, that's on y'all. So Pugs felt bad, raided me, and I once again kept up with the entire chat, thanked everyone individually, responded to everybody as like individually, to which once again Pug typed in my chat, was like, how are you keeping up with this? And I was like, well, I used to work at a laser tag arena. Like, this is just par for the course, really. Like, this is not that big of a deal. I can keep up with however many people in chat. It's fine. And I'll make sure everyone gets their due. The problem is that they also were criticizing Sparks and Cassie, so I was obviously defending him still while in chat. But at the same time, I was just like, I understand where the frustration's coming from, because, like, everything should have been, like, a clear-cut victory, and it wasn't, so I get it. But also, those are two friends of mine. Cassie and Sparks both, like, I think stopped playing Dead by Daylight for a while. And I think part of the reason for it, too, was just the fact that not only were they on my stream and, like, completely fucked up, but it was also on a very large streamer's stream that I think might have also had, I think that was also, like, oops. Might have had something to do with, why they both felt, like, not good after the fact. So, just reading what you said right now, you know. So, I think I've heard of Dysartheria, I think is how you pronounce that. I'm bad at pronouncing words. Like, if you're verbally talking and you're worried about how you sound and such, as long as you're articulate, you should be fine. If you're not as articulate, or you're like slurring your words, sometimes that can be hard to understand. But, you know, you really shouldn't be worried about how you sound to other people. And the reason for that is because everyone in the world sounds different. They speak in different ways, and some people are really easy to understand and some people are more difficult to understand. But that shouldn't stop you from clamoring up and not wanting to talk. I mean, heck, like 6 days a week, I embarrass myself on stream constantly, and sometimes, you know, as shown on Echo stream yesterday, I become a huge fucking rage muffin and just argue with everybody. So, you know, sometimes that happens, but like, that's just all there is to it. It never hurts to try talking. It never hurts to you know, speak your mind on stuff. I mean, obviously, as long as it's not really bad, but. And Blasi, yeah, you sound perfectly fine. Like, don't need to worry about how you sound. And heck, I hate my voice a lot of the time, but there's people who've been saying that depending on how I'm talking, I sometimes, it's weird being told that I help with people going to sleep, because I don't know if that means I'm boring or if I just have a soothing voice sometimes. And apparently it's the latter, but for the longest time I thought it was the former. So I was really like trying to make streams more entertaining and such for a while, until I realized, oh no, people just like the soothing nature of my voice and they use it to help put themselves to sleep. So that's cool, I guess. But still, like I said, I for a second I thought I heard a Lucky. No? So correct me if I'm wrong. Do you just have trouble like keeping focus on like the topic at hand? So when you do talk, it's kind of like you're throwing your words into a sentence, but all the words get jumbled up. Is that what you're referring? Is that more or less like what's going on? So if like you were talking about a cat eating catnip and going fucking bonkers, you might be saying the bonkers catnip was crazy. It's like something like that. I'm just paraphrasing, more or less. So there's a great thing. This is going to sound sarcastic, but stick with me here. There's this wonderful concept called questions that, like, you should not have to feel worried about what you're like how you're saying things, because you could just have like people can just ask questions to clarify what you mean, and then they can use that as well as context clues to piece it together. I'm gonna use Cassie as an example, because there are times where like I'll talk to Cassie and Cassie's like super muffled, but some of the words like come through, just because of their mic and the fact that sometimes I'm just on my phone. And there are times where I'm just like, you know, talking with them, chilling, and I'll be able to put like context clues together. Sometimes I'll have to ask them to repeat, and sometimes I'll just ask like a clarifying question to be like, hey, can you, like, is this what you meant? And they'll be like, yeah, that's exactly what I said. I'll be like, oh, okay. I was like, oh no, that's not what I said. Like, you should not be worried about having people ask you questions to clarify it, and you also should not be worried about like having to clarify it yourself if you feel like you're losing focus and like not paying attention. I'd rather chat than say it. For chat, I know it comes out correct. And hey, that's completely fair. I'm just saying it as like, you shouldn't need to feel like worried about how you talk in like VCs and stuff like that, or like verbally to other people, because there's always, you know, you have two communities as far as I know you, right? You have Flora's community and then my community. My community is just, you know, just extremely nice. I think I'm the meanest out of everybody, to be completely frank. I do try to be nice, but like, once again, Dead by Daylight yesterday, you know, that happens. But then you also have Flora's community, which is just positivity incarnate, which still, it's like a weird vibe every now and again, but like, they're just like positivity incarnate. So like, you have two really good communities. I'm getting some weird ass deja vu from this now, but whatever. Excuse me. Oops, excuse me, Daydream. I will keep doing this till the end of time until we get a Lucky Daydream, by the way. Because the Lucky Daydream is one of the most important pals that I need to get. And if this takes hours, I do not care. We'll do this for however long is needed. I think I talked a little bit about Dead by Daylight yesterday during Pocopia, but I still feel like super shitty about it. And I tried to clear some stuff up, and I just... Oh, there it is. Hey, look at a Lucky Daydream. That was quick. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Kit luck coming in clutch. Okay, this... What is happening? Ow! Wait, I caught it! Catch more! I can now catch more! Oh my gosh! Keep running! 2. There's now a lot of focus going on right now. Okay, got it. We're technically 5 and 1 much English and accept it. Ah, run away! Actually, about going to take a photo like a daydream, but never mind, damn. I can't hate on anything these days. Blossy, you can easily just hate on me. It's a piece of cake to hate on me. Didn't you hear cheese yesterday? That don't mind me. If I join, I don't talk and they're fine with me. That's fair. Completely fair. Palpedia, where is Daydreams on here? Daydream 22. Daydream, and we got our lucky. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's switch some stuff out here. So, chicken, Eva, Lamball, and Daydream. Okay. Need to figure out this. But it's getting popular again? Yeah, it's just because it just came out with their 1.0 update. So since it came out with their 1.0 update, people are playing it to see all the new stuff. And yeah, no, I think it's always been popular. I just think that now that they have their actual like big release, people are like wanting to play through all of it again. Now this might be popular for like, say, like a month, and then it will wait, but I'm going to keep playing it till the end. I will trust. So how high can trust get to? Okay, so trust can go up to 10. Level 10. Okay. We'll get rid of Big Mother Ducker and we'll put in the Daydream. So I'll put you right down there. And then we should be fine. Wait a second. Where? What? Why are you out and about? Why are you following me? What is happening? I mean, DVD because he became a mother. Interesting. Do you just always follow me? Is that what it is? While the party appears near the player. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Gotcha. Got it. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, what the frick is going on here? Got a free Steam key of Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Nice. There's so many games I gotta play, and yet I'm playing this one. All right, what are we naming this Daydream? Nom Nom Your Dreams. Congratulations, that's your name. Listen, we love Nom Nom Your Dreams. Any questions? Ancient. So these are ancient tech points. These are tech points. Sorry, I need to find the books. Cooling, lumbering. We can put that there. Thing. Okay. Quick stack. Quick stack. Quick stack. Quick stack. Quick stack. I'll organize shit later, but for now, we can put the cloth outfit in there and then refresh your beans. Perfect. Okay. Back up here. I think the Daydream actually has a... Doesn't the Daydream have a gear associated with them? I feel like the Daydream does. I don't remember where. Well, I know that you get the saddle from them. I thought that the Daydream does. Let's unlock the Megasphere. Oh, I need ingots for that. Wait, am I 15 now? Ooh, let's get the beginner fisher set. I need ingots! Fuck! Alright, primitive furnace. Three-shot bow. Feathered hairbrand. The nail, the ladder, the bear trap. Storage set, the metal axe, the metal pickaxe, the high-quality workbench. Yes. I have to beat the Rain Syndicate. Ooh. Okay, to chill fell and not follow someone around with being a stalker. Sure, Blossy, sure. Survival evolved? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit indeed. Okay, so let me... So... I need to... You just know how to water. Well, let's make some stuff right now. So ingots, stone pits, and logging sites. So that's a little bit of stuff that we do need. And the alpha ones are going to be the ones that are working, and then the luckies are just going to be with us. So let's go... Oh, hello. Oh, that's a Nox! Yeah, I remember what those are. All right, cool. Lumber and mining. So I think what I want to do... Let's place this right here. And then in turn, let's also place a stone pit right here. So that way we can just get consistent stone and wood. Yeah, there's quite a few games that are like similar. And I do intend to play a lot of them. Actually, I got my dad interested in Valheim, and he's been addicted to that for quite a long time. So... I forgot that I named my chickpea backed up eggs. Listen, we're not going to talk about why they're named backed up eggs. I come up with the greatest names. It's fine. But no, I was going to say, Mina, yeah, you're in like at least the two communities I know you from. Like, you're in really good hands. You used to be somebody who really played a lot of Minecraft, right? If I recall, because I don't think I really like officially met you until you joined my community, I suppose. But I remember always hearing your name because I think you played Minecraft, and then now that server's gone, partially because of me, I guess. So That's... I apologize for that. Even though I guess I didn't do anything, but people still would be people, I guess, so. Okay. Maybe details. So you water. So what do we have? So we need, okay, you can log. I'm trying to see what we have. Well, hold on. So we have duplicates. So duplicates can go right there. You're unique. And then we have the alphas. With the Minecraft server a lot. Not because of you. Maybe played on the server in Flora. Well, yeah, the problem is regarding those members, they indicted me as the reason why that happened. That's where I came in, is... Yeah. Yeah, that was the big thing that I was just struggling with, is because I don't know why I kept getting more or less, like, slandered. No, I did. You, so yeah, I think I was after you, because I've heard that you played on the server, but like I was really far away from everyone else. I think I kept stumbling onto places that you have been, but I was the one who made a giant island. Very inactive. That's fair. Yeah, I made a giant... Gosh. So I hadn't played Minecraft since it came out on Xbox 360, but Flora invited me to join that server, and I was like, yeah, sure, go for it. Didn't know how to swim, so I just casually walked across an ocean for like 1,000+ blocks. Found a little archipelago on top of the yeah, just found a random archipelago, and then decided, you know what? Let me just build my base here, and then proceeded to not, you know, learn how to swim or anything, and I just made a giant 100 by 100 island that had a giant tower in the middle and an underground storage area that was all connected to redstone and had a bunch of signs. Like, I very much had... Yeah, no, what is that? I think you would call it an archipelago. I would consider it just a man-made island that's surrounded by water. Is usually what I call that, but I also could just be wrong. So, what do I have that's so heavy? Yeah. Yep. So I made my own. Like, I just made a giant island myself. And Callie was the one who helped me make it. At the end under my own ship. Yeah. Which was never really made into something, but yeah. Yeah, so I made that giant island and I was super proud of it. And then I made a giant tower and everything was split up into like different sections, so everything was going great. And Perp and Ewan and Meggie, like, they all would go. There is an end portal. Yeah, I never really, like, I actually mined a whole bunch of obsidian from that end portal too, because I made the tower all out of obsidian. So, you know, obsidian was part of my building material, so that was great. A bunch of islands close to. I did also make additional islands, actually, so I guess it was more like an islets more than anything. So, my apologies for saying it wrong. But yeah, I worked my butt off on all that. And never finished, yeah. But yeah, no, I played on it. I was like friendly with everybody, so I don't know what changed to where people just decided that Kit was the bad guy. Like, it still doesn't make sense to me to this day why I will join up in like communities and stuff, and I don't do anything most of the time. I just kind of keep to myself. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, by the way, Kit's just a giant asshole. Like, fuck that guy. You should say the worst things to him. Treat him like shit. And I'm just like, what like, what did I do? How did we get to this point? Can I get an explanation? And it's like, no. Fuck you, Kit. It's like, okay, I guess. I don't know what I did. Okay. I do know Ewan. I thought I got along really well. Like, that's the crazy thing to all of this, is I thought I got along well with all of them, right? I got along with Ewan. I got along with Maggie. I got along with Perp and Callie especially. The only thing that I had an issue with is because Doge and I were really unnerved by Callie. And after Doge offhandedly heard... Yeah, no, I've been banned off of everything from them too. Well, it's anyone connected to Flora, but like I was the one that, from what I was told, just got completely like indicted on it. Like I said. By the way, is this level 13? It is. We will probably just go in there. Let's travel. Can I actually mark off? Hold on. Let's go dungeon right there. And then there is a dungeon right there. And then we'll put another dungeon right there. Cool. And just because you were online a lot more than I was, I don't know. I think I've been online. I've also mentioned. Well, no. So there is a part. There is two parts to why Callie would throw me under the bus, and one of which completely understand. But also it's because like my roommate and I were really unnerved by Callie after a few things. Am I online for 2-3 months post to that happening? Yeah. So to kind of explain my role in it, because like I said, I was pretty good friends with them, I thought, and then obviously I wasn't. So Callie probably heard about the fact that like I was a little unnerved by the fact that like Callie was like extremely positive about like everything. Like it didn't feel like that he had like any negative bones. Even when we played Arc Raiders and I was being called like slur after like I defeated an entire team by myself after Callie went down. Like he just tried to find the positivity in it, which once again was really weird to me because I was like, what the fuck? Like, hold on, what is happening? But like I didn't mind it too much, and then my roommate overheard him talking, and I told him that he used to rave, and in turn Callie damn, nice. What do we call it? Doge pointed out that Callie must have done a bunch of like LSD, which I think Callie had even like confirmed back when they were like a huge raver, and in turn they had kind of like a death by personality, and Doge gave it like 3 or 4 months before Callie would like quote unquote come back. Don't take the daydream, please. Which, to be honest, he was right, because 2 to 3 months later is when all that stuff would happen with Perp and Maggie and Callie and all of them. So he wasn't exactly wrong. But the other part of it was that Callie, I guess also Perp, were telling Flora that I was like trying to reveal a whole bunch of personal information about Flora to like everybody, to which don't know where I would get all of the personal information. Because I still don't know Flora that well. Like, was there, and I just would chill. That's why I don't join any of the calls anymore, is because, like, I don't really feel welcome, right? But that was, like, a whole thing that was going on. And I I don't know what that was referring to. What in the fuck are those? Turnticles. You know what? Just mess them up. You know they went on a tantrum just fake exposing people? Hey, if you want to talk about exposing people, that's me. Like, after running a community like I have for quite a long time, I will get the sense of, like, people being bad. Like, there was a person who joined the Minecraft server and openly admitted that they were, like, 15 and just completely started revealing all of their personal information to me just because I, like... And Kanzai was there, where literally I just was like minding my own business. This person joins in, was being super creepy about Flora, to which I was like, I'm gonna get this guy banned. And I told Kanzai my plan. Kanzai's like, okay, I'll just listen in, and completely just swindled all this information from this guy and sent it all to Flora and Echo when this was like months ago. Yeah, and I very much was like, yeah, this person in the community, like, don't want it. It is Escape. Escape is the one to go back. Sanity's going fine. Anyway, everything going fine? Why are you shooting a dead body? Such. How do you get into such situations? I don't know. Like, I was just chilling in the call because I was working on Minecraft stuff. And then it's why, like, there's another person in Flora's community who, like, they're still around, but their only thing is they really seem to only be interested in Flora, and everyone else is just kind of not, like, doesn't matter to them. And that's been, like, that rubbed me the wrong way, but, like, if they want to stick around, they want to stick around. But the big thing that I think Kelly was referring to, though, was my frustration with Arc Raiders. And that one, like, I fully owned up to the situation with Arc Raiders. Because that was me just finding frustration in the fact that, like, I really wanted to just play games with friends. And I decided to, like, step out my comfort zone, try out a game that I probably would have never played because I'm not that, like, I don't like PvP games that much. And feeling like I was getting lied to was not a fun time. Even though they weren't, it's just kind of felt shitty. But it was just me also having a bad time. So for reference's sake, in Arc Raiders, you can... So, okay, back this up. On Steam, if you're playing on Steam, you can turn yourself offline to hide, like, what you're doing, right? Sorry, I am just realizing that I need to focus a little bit. Oh, all the land balls are dead. Sorry. Sorry, Cassie. That happened. They were fighting me. So yeah, in Steam you can hide your online presence, right? You can just make yourself go offline. But when you are on Arc Raiders, if you're playing Arc Raiders, the game will show that you were online on Arc Raiders. So by happenstance, I got Cali Arc Raiders, and then I was playing it myself just to learn a little bit more. But Cactus and Flora would play the game like quite a bit, and I was like, hey, maybe at some point, I know PvP would happen if it's just all three of us, but like I really would like to like try playing this game with y'all. Like it would be a lot of fun. Sounds like a good time. The problem though that would happen is a lot of the times they'd be like, oh, I'm about to go to sleep, or like I'm not feeling too good today, so I'm just gonna get off, and Cactus would say the same thing. The issue that I would run into is they would say that, and I would still be playing Arc Raiders, and it would show that both of them would be in a group together playing Arc Raiders, to which I was like, you could just tell me that you both want to play the game together. Like, you don't have to be like you're both going to sleep and then you're both in a group together on Arc Raiders. So I just kind of felt like a little bit slighted. And I think I told Callie about it, and I also like pointed out to Flora, like, hey, by the way, when y'all are saying that you're playing you're offline, it's showing that you're online, so I just want to let y'all know, like, it's kind of like the game's outing you. And it kind of got like brushed to the side, which, you know, is whatever it is. Also, this slam ball, you can bring things, right? Do you bring things to the correct place? I don't know if you bring things to the correct spot. Where did you transport that? $508. Hold on, or 69. What? Buddy, where are you bringing these? You're putting them in the farthest box. Okay, got it. Check out my deer. My deer will be okay. Don't worry. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Or, hey, buddy, come with me. My deer will be okay. What are you transporting? Hold on. Come with me. Come with me. Stop it. Sorry, I'll finish what I'm saying here in just a moment. I love the little hammer. Look at the little hammer. Cool. Transporting. What are you transporting? Where are you going? Wood. Are you about to put wood into the box? Are you about to put wood into the stone box? Okay. My dude. Come with me. They're trying their best. Don't be such a hater. I need them to work on the actual things. Stress eating. It's fine. Stay in the sun pit. Oh, shoot. I can, but I can't change it like specifically. The settings. Like 30. Go in here. That should help. Hey, cheese. To a pal in their world. I am doing stuff. How are you, cheese? Let me see. Sorry, let me catch back up. Maybe just we can get a new server. Just woke up from a nap. Nice. I'm not sure if I would join. And the reason being is because, like, once again, I still feel like I am partially responsible for what happened for all those people leaving. To finish what I was saying about Arc Raiders is, like, I did vent to Callie a little bit how, like, I kind of just felt like I was being just left on the short end of the stick a lot of the time. Just because I know that I'm somebody who sweats a lot when I play games. I don't seem to understand the concept of fun, as said to Neko numerous times. And like, I just kind of do my own thing and just kind of keep to myself. But I did actively like want to play other games with other people. And I think that the way that I play games is kind of deters a lot of people. So when it felt like I wasn't allowed to play Arc Raiders with the community, it kind of just felt really shitty. I vented that to Callie for a bit, especially like I said with the fact that Arc Raiders would actively show Flora and Cactus playing together even after they said they were both getting off. And I'd just be like, oh, I guess I'm not wanted. But I don't know how that turned into me spilling on Flora's like personal life sort of thing. That's the part that still just doesn't make any sense to me. Because at the end of the day, like, I really just kind of felt alienated, but that's more on me. And I know it's just more on me for how I play games. But that's like, once again, like all in the past, so. Quick stack, quick stack, quick stack. Geez, do you know what I'm doing in this run, by the way? Also, I need to rename you. Big Puff and Fluff. I'm gonna name you Big My Dears. Oh no, wait, you're not. Shoot. Get back out here. You're not Big, you're Lucky. You're another lucky one. You're gonna be named Puff and Fluff the Second. You are gonna be named Big Puff and Fluff. And then Big Mother Ducker. Cool. Meanwhile, Big Sputtering, not doing anything. Good for you, I guess. Sure. Build a berry plantation. That's probably something I should do. Ooh, actually, yes, that is something I should do. Some berries, like right over here. Why are there so many Puff and Fluffs? It depends on how many you get. Food. Berry plantation. Here we go. We can do 2 right here. I feel like that's fine. Puff and Fluff the third. True, they're Puffy and Fluffy. What up, Derpy? It's a miracle it can fit through that door. Listen, they're on their way. The lads are here. Look at their little hammers. They're doing their best. Big Mother Ducker's on the way too. Okay, why are you hammering Big Puff and Fluff the Second's ass? Well, look at their little hammers. Look at their little hammers. Cheese, it's all Lucky and all Alpha. That's it. You know what the duck looks like? What does it look like? The keys have to go through manual labor. There. Seeds. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. Base upgrade, max pals at base. Let's get you, and I'm gonna name you Big Gumbo the Bumbo. They're on the way! The lads are on the way! Don't worry, I can do this. You'll have the Canano, but Piero, Paparazzi, the sort of duck like no, I do not know. But cool. Okay. Let's move half over. And then we should be good. I feel like I should be fine. Alright, let's go look for some luckies. And just go from there. It walks like it's funny. Nice. Let's go on our exploring journey as we try to find things to do and pals to catch. I mean, there's probably more that I need to, like, destroy because we have to build a whole bunch more stuff, but I'll worry about that later. So. But yeah. But yeah, just end off the story that I was saying before I just got sidetracked by the bazillion pals that I needed to worry about. I don't know, my thought process for after that all happened and they all left is I really should just kind of keep myself just distant for the time being. More because of the fact that, like, I don't want something like that to happen again and for me to be, like, said to be the reason for it. Even though, yeah, sure, I'm probably not the reason, but I don't even want to risk it. Electric skill fruits, water skill fruits. Iceberg skill fruits. So that's where I'm at with that. So it's why I've, like, very rarely have, like, joined Flora streams lately. Like, I think I joined for Dead by Daylight a while back. Just because Gold also wanted to play. I was like, yeah, I can chill with Gold for a bit. And then proceeded to have to keep focus. So punch the whale, but only level 48. Fair. It's time for me to go and look for more luckies. So I think I'm going to grab this statue, and I think I'll just keep going up and around. It seems like it's the best idea. Wait, kits. Yes. Why am I being told to wait? Oh, I just realized I forgot to put a... Just discovered something with alphas. And what would that be? Get Peter's severe week? No worries, no worries. I will be here. Bonchai. Moo cows! Sorry, I just see the moo cow in the distance. We love the moo cow. But Bonchai. I don't know what that means. Let me go over here. Oh, that. Okay, yeah. Heard about that. Okay, let's uncheck all, and I would like food. All productions and other materials. Is this production? No. Stone. Okay, this could be stone. This can be wood. So I had one. Gotcha. I think I need to make another hot spring, maybe? I feel like I might need to make another hot spring. Let's build one. Let's put it up here for now. Hungry. What are the bad working conditions? What up, Mekariku? How have you been? What are the bad working conditions? What do you mean? I bet you. You're doing just fine. Alright, now let me pick you up. You're so worried about bad working conditions. Go in here. Take a rest. So went back to Palworld as well? Yeah. Figured as much. Figured I would. Sanity. They need to. They want to raise. They want. They don't want any more pizza parties. Let's put food here. Push back even harder. Oh, these can be harvested. Oh, I need some plant stuff. About to start a union. Ingredients. There. Trying to like get an idea of like what I need to do. Catching pals and testing some team comps. There. So what else do I have? Oh, the chicken can harvest. Sure, you're an extra chicken, so. Oop. Seem like it'd be goated. Sure. Alright, I'm glad that y'all have decided to not sleep on a bed. Good for y'all. Hope that doesn't affect your sanity. Please just make sure you're getting a bunch of rest. I'm gonna go run around and see what I can find. I want to bring in level 50 zones. There. I will level up everybody. Time to find more lucky pals. More lucky pals. Hookrates! I remember the Hookrates. I love the Hookrats. Well, it's time to go find lucky pals. You know what? Oh, you know what? I need to get a, preferably, I would like to get a lucky deer. This lucky deer should help and such. So, I kind of do a once over and then maybe I'll head on back. We'll see. Hello, Hookerties. My brain is on fire. I broke my leg in a fire. Listen, the kit luck will shine at some point. I have faith. More souls. The moo cows are over there. We do like the moo cows. Moo cows. Also, I should probably just build some more stuff. Jesus. Okay, let's build some more things that I have. So ingots, primitive furnace. We need a fire pal. So I do need to actually get a. Preferably, I would like to get a one of those Firefox things. Fox Sparks, excuse me. Fox Parks. Is this will at least give us the ingots that I need? So I need to start getting a whole bunch more ore, but I need fire. And I can't catch a fire fox until we get a lucky one. So that's where I'm stagnated right now. Is there any mining and crushing? Facility breaking down stone wood and exchange them for other materials. To exchange them for other materials. Just for excess stuff? I mean, I could build it. Just put this over here, I guess. I do need like a sufficient income though for food. That's something I need to do. Oh. Small pencils, stone into palladium fragments, wood into fiber. Okay, well, I'm not going to use that yet. I don't know how I'm going to make this all work. Primitive furnace, statue power, hot spring. Yes. Great. Oh yeah, the egg incubator. I could get a grapple gun. Belt armor, meat cleaver. Listen, we take things in order. That's how we do it. I feel like I'm doing bad, but that's fine. So what we're looking for, right, is we're looking for a lucky deer or we're looking for lucky fuck barks. If we can get either, I feel like we'll be okay. That's the plan. Did I even mark off that I have a land ball? That's no. Cool. That's so bright. We're looking for luck. We're looking for the luck. Hey, I mean, we talked about getting a daydream, so that's how it rolls. Caprides are also pretty good. Life Monk's another one. That is a... Oh, that's a level 11 Chillet. Hold on, we can capture this. Sputtering, go for it. That Gumos had nothing to do with this fight. Why did you kill that Gumos? You killed it for no reason. Why did you kill the Gumos for no reason? Okay, let's try to catch you again. Spattering. Spattering, you did great. Good job. So I would consider that a boss Chillet. Where is Chillet on this list? Got a Chillet bounty token. That's great. Chillet is a 103. Well, that is 104 on this list. Chillet. Yes. Awesome. Gathering and cooling. That poor Gumos. That Gumos had nothing to do with this fight and proceeded to get obliterated. It tried its best, okay? That's all there is to it. Nope. Doggos are barking downstairs. Doggos are upset about something. Moo cow! Where the moo cow? It's over there! It go moo. I like moo cows. They go moo. My bad? Why are you saying my bad? Oh, there's the Vixies. They didn't want your hugs? Are you trying to say that you were the Gumos? Or are you trying to say that you were the Elefante? What? All I have to go off of, Cassie, is you said my bad. So I'm like, I don't know what you're referring to. I don't know who you are in this case. You're trying to say you're the Hooker Thieves? Are you trying to say you're a Foxparks? Are you trying to say you're the Daydream? You're talking about the Doggos. Where were the Doggos in all this? Did I miss something? Can I just sufficiently blame Cheese and then we can go move on from here? I'm sorry. Listen, I'm just going around looking for Lucky Pals, so... Maybe if I go up this way... Maybe, I wonder if there's something up this way that might be a good idea. I mean, hold on. There is another strategy. There is just the strategy of teleporting back and forth between two statues. That's not enjoyable. We can just kind of go through... Oh, hi. Spattering. Murder the entire village. Hi. Oh no, I'm being attacked! What are you doing? Okay. Oh, I'm being shot. There's a penguino! I'll release the pal! I got a peach! I've saved the penguino! Please do not murder everything. Listen, we're not gonna worry about the fact that that Spoutering has a knack for murder, okay? So, would it be better if I just teleported between both statues? Would that just be a much better way if I'm trying to go for luckies? Or I guess that once I get the saddle, probably just running between them all would be ideal too. What are you? A Coragiro. Okay. You're just kind of asleep somewhere over there. That's fine. I kind of feel like teleporting between both statues would be a much faster way than running around. Right. Some lamb balls that are asleep. There's a note over there. I feel like, yeah, teleporting between the two might be ideal. Let's see if this works. Maybe, did I already try this? I've already tried this before. Because we got the Noxes right there, and then we go like this. Okay, so they do change. So this, I mean, this does seem to be good. What level do I have to be to take on Zoe, by the way? Is it like 20? I think it's like 20 or something. I think what I really am looking for is I'm really looking for some Noxes. So let's just keep doing this. Moo cows! They go moo! Mazzarinas. But they're called moo cows. We like the cows. They go moo. Listen, somebody who's never been on a farm, but like farm animals are like great. The cat just meowed. This just seems like the best idea. We'll find one eventually. Corjiro! Love farm animals? Farm animals are cool, right? Love the farm animals. There's the deer. Oh, is this open now? Nope. Sigh. Everyone's favorite farm animal, go. Shit, I don't know what mine would be. I mean, it'd either be chicken or moo cow. Cows? I mean, cows are pretty good. Hold on, I thought I just heard something. Thought I heard for like a split second. Lucky. I don't see anything, so I'm gonna say no. Black Angus in particular. Sorry, are we talking about cooking the cows, or are those like, is that like a species of cow? I'm sorry, I'm not too in the know of cow dialect. Dialect? Species? That's a species. Okay. Okay, I'm not... Like, I thought I was hearing Lucky, but I'm not hearing the Luckies, so... We'll just cover this entire area, I think is the play. So just kind of keep moving, see what we can find. It's the cows you have on your farm? That's right, you do live on a farm. You've said this before. I love the cows. They go moo. Cows go moo! Listen, but chickens though? Chickens seem great. I'm allergic to their feathers. Like heavily allergic, but... I'm gonna keep doing this until we find one. I feel like we will find a lucky one eventually. Lucrates over there. Like, I'm also just taking a look around, just in case. I mean, we're hoping for a Foxbarks, right? There's the Cotageros. Penguins. I mean, they are really just... Moo cows! Listen, if a moo cow suddenly becomes lucky, we pop off. We're holding the dance club tonight. I mean, getting a lucky Nox would also be pretty good though. Getting a lucky Nox would be huge. You know, it's kind of scary when you see like a Cativa, because it's like there's a possibility that the Cativa is going to be the lucky. I'm also just trying to see like a distance away. So we're hoping for Nox, for Foxbarks, and go from there. Sleep over there. Lobies. Honestly, this is going pretty well though, all things considered. Like this, I could just do this for like hours. I could chill. I can, you know, get some freaking soup. Get some soup while I'm just chilling, trying to find luckies, you know? Not that bad, not that bad at all. Also, we're looking for like there's usually a really big like ray of light that indicates like the lucky, so that's fine. Sparks, Socrates. See, then like all the way over there, you can see like a Gumos. Moo cows. I like how also the plan today was Hades, and then like I was just like, you know what? I really just want to play more Palworld. And guess what I ended up playing today? To be fair, like I know today's the last day of the anniversary for Dead by Daylight, and I really just want to play more Pacopia. Let's ignore the fact that it crashed yesterday. Or my computer crashed yesterday while streaming it. But like I could play more Pacopia. You know, we're almost done. Like I feel like we're making just so much good progress and stuff. Like I'm feeling really, really good. As a memorist right there. Oshiro. But I also have like stuff to work on. But I need to like today, as I said, I need to make like $80 to $100 and deliveries today. Because if I can do that on today and Friday, then I'm actually like sitting pretty for the rest of the week. But if I can't do that, then I might have to cancel a stream on the weekend. We'll see. We will see. I'm hungry. I'm no longer hungry. I mean, I was hungry in real life, to be honest. Keep on going in Palworld. The rough part though is it's about to be daytime. So daytime means that we're not going to be seeing any more Noxes. That's fine. That's fine. I just want this to work. You know, like this feels like this would be a really good method. Just transporting between the two and then just getting the spawns. I mean, what's better is just using the deer. Like, if we just ride the deer in, like, a circle, that would be just way better. But once again, I need to get the deer lucky, because I can't unlock catching more. And all alphas have to be on there, or duplicate on the farm. And then also duplicates. Like... I'm trying. A Herbil. Okay, that's a new one. We have found a Herbil. I don't know what a Herbil is. What should I have for lunch today? I actually do need to eat, though, like... just at home. I really wanted to get, like, the sausage burritos from McDonald's today. I really did. But after finding out that I'm going to have to be paying gas 3 times this week, I'm a little, you know, concerned. Moo cows. I should also grab the notes. Hold on, I'm gonna go... There's a note up here that we can grab real quick. Hello. Never mind, it's further up north, and I now don't care. What level do we have to be to take on this tower? Level 10. You know... I think they want me to use the Foxparks before I do that. Excuse me. The moo cows got closer. Also, since it's nighttime, I also need to be paying attention for the Hookertees too. So Hookertees, not Nox, are going to be for at night. Everything else seems to be morning. Come on, Lucky. Come on. I believe we can find it. I believe we can find it. Listen. Nom Nom Your Dreams is getting antsy. They're getting antsy. Let them get a little bit antsy. I do think that actually the better way to do this is just using the deer to run around. That way they at least spawn. Won't you see the light? Won't you see the light? I don't know what the words are. I like how all my progress, though, is going to be stunted until we get a lucky Foxparks. Oh, that's gonna suck. It's like, hey, I need something fire related. I mean, we can go somewhere else to catch something fire related, but nope, there's some land balls that are asleep. Capri's over there. It's amazing how much I already remember some of the names of the pals. Pingulets. But I call the pingulets pinguinos. We love the pinguinos. Don't know why I said it like that, but penguinos. We love the penguinos. All right, it's daytime. No more knocks. No more knocks. No more hookaties. Return to talk to Grandma? Nice. Globies. There's a herbal. Alright. Glad that y'all... You know the downside for everything being so big? Means that this is just insane. What'd you miss? Not much. I just teleported back and forth between some statues to see if we can find some lucky stuff, but we didn't. Like right now we need a fire type lucky. That's the big thing. If we can get a fire type lucky, then I feel like we'll be in a good position, because then that way we can make ingots. But that's literally what is stunting everything right now. I mean, we could also get the deer. Are you back already? How are you back already? Didn't need to kill the foxbarks. I was just gonna have you try to kill the chillet. You okay? Why are we killing a foxbarks all the way over there? Nice. Stop trying to murder everything! Oh. That poor Gumas. That poor Gumas had nothing. God damn it. That poor Gumas had nothing to do with that fight. And then proceeded to get, yeah, listen, Spattering just wants to murder everything, okay? That's all there is to it. Is it a psychopath? Seems like it. I really do need a metal pick, though. So, I hope I've already made it clear. I'm not doing an all items run in this one, just because there are a ridiculous amount of items, and I'm already doing the whole all lucky in alpha. So I don't think I need to worry about all items. So, not too concerned. Let's head back to base. Actually, you know what? What if I go to the settlement? Also, is there any way to fix the sanity of my pals? Like, increase it? Also, I could just teleport over there, but just in the case that there could be a lucky. I'm gonna see if there's ingots. Listen, I would love to, absolutely love to be able to smelt my own ingots right now. Unfortunately, I need, like, something good. Messenger of Love. Hello. Can I talk to you? Good night. Hi. I don't think you... Are you trying to tell me that you want to sleep? Or because you're the messenger of love, do you want to... Am I attractive? Num num and dreams. Am I attractive? I don't know what just happened. Hey there, I'm the messenger of love and emotional expressions. I've come to deliver the refreshing joy of your heart to... Okay, bye. Now let's try sleep together. She did want to sleep together. All right, cool. I slept with her and I got some medicine. I don't know. I feel like that has some very bad implications. Ah, yes, I slept with a random woman and now I need medicine. Doesn't that count as a fumble? Does it? Blossy's the one that can determine that. Blossy, what do we think? What in the fuck are you?
Yep.
A floppy. You know what's sputtering? Why are you locked? Oh, you're a favorite. Got it. I don't want it to count as a fumble if I'm being honest, because then that's another one to add to the list. That wasn't even a real woman. That was somebody in a video game. Hello. It sucks that you're on fire because I would love to have you as on like to use you, but you're not lucky, so I can't do that. Sorry, did we think I was in danger? Never was in any danger. I was never in any danger. Let it be known. Get that it's damaged. Just let me get these Paldium. Thank you. Some flowers up there. Alright, can I climb these?
Yep.
That is incredible. You know, since that's been reminding me of Genshin, has anyone seen it? I don't know how many people here watch Death Battle. The next Death Battle is Aang the Avatar against the Traveler from Genshin. Weirdly enough, I am really hoping that the Traveler wins. But there's also some unfortunate stuff about it, so I want the Traveler to win, but I think Aang wins. Alright, let's go. You missed. Oh no! We're scared! Stabbed. Ow! 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 Hi. Oh god, it's fast! Sputtering. Come on, iceberg. Sputtering, iceberg. I'm being assaulted. Oh. It's a Clovey. All right, Clovey is 14. Bing bada boom. Sputtering, remove his balls, end his career. Sputtering is just demolishing everybody at this rate. And you know what? I am here for it. I am here for it. Now, to try to grind for more luckies, because currently I still can't do anything with ingots until we get a lucky fire type. So like, please Gabe, give me like a lucky fox sparks or something. Please. They're actually really good for early game. Well, yeah, they're like super strong. I will then make it stronger. What is this? No. Hello, journal day 1-2. We could read that. Soon after stepping foot on the island, I discovered a living creature nearby. Every creature found here is unlike anything I've ever seen. On the other hand, normal creatures you might find on any other island seem to be almost entirely absent. It seems this island has a unique ecosystem. I know now that its absence on the mini-map is not the only special feature of this place. I decided to use the device I found to record the various species I encounter. Ooh. Also, Derpy, I was going to ask, because I still am kind of getting used to it. Would you be interested if why are these... Okay, those are sparkling again. Interesting. Fluffy thing. I was wanting to see if you wanted to, like, if it would help if I, like, marked a whole bunch of stuff for, like, editing, or if I could just do it, like, manually, which one works better for you. I would like... We're just building. I would like... Artisan. Oh my gosh, my inventory is almost full. Not very career in general, so marketing might help. Well, so marking is like something I do like during the stream, but I have another, like I'll show you later. Also, hold on, didn't you want something? Please take this advanced training manual. Technology points. Cool. More tech. Pictures. I guess we'll get the grappling gun because it's here. Experimental shield, no chest, cooler box. Great. I need ingots. Here, how late? How much longer are you going to be awake, Derpy? Because I can send you like the whole breakdown to see if it would help out a bunch. Well, my goal is to unlock everything, so that will work fine by me. Midday now. Okay. So I can talk to you later then about it. And berries. 60 of. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you for the hydrate soups. I will do that while I'm baking these berries. Okay, so now we gotta figure out a good way to grind for Lucky Pals, because the Fox Sparks is really what's holding us up. Like, it really, really is holding us up right now. What are we looking at here? Okay, Clovey. So that can go over there. You go over there. These ones I don't care about. Like, cool, we got an Arsox, which technically can be fire. The downside, though, is that because I don't have a lucky one, I can't use it. Oh, hello. Please tell me you have something good.
Hey.
You have some items in stock? Great. Are any of these ingots? No, I'll take one of each of these. I was hoping to capture him and use him as my permanent Wandering merchant. Well. Nothing happened, right, chat? Nothing happened at all. Nothing happened at all, chat. I think I fucked up. Hopefully another wandering merchant just sends a spawn, like, randomly. That'd be great. That would be awesome. That would be fantastic. Thanks for that. Let's just put these here. What are these? It said that a pal who eats it will open up its heart to humans. Choose carefully the pal you want to give it to. Oh, okay. Well, I know what I can do with that. Morgan lettuce seeds. He'll come back later, right? Right. Probably. It's fine. The rotate they saw visitors come by. Gotcha. Where did I get bread from? No. All right. I mean, let's get spoutering up to max here. What are you at right now? 5? Sick. We just need to get to 10. Let's go give those. All right. Now it's time to find more lucky pals. Just a freezes spoil item. Except I was about to say 412 seems like a really big level to be. My pick broke. I forgot about that. What do you, I need to like level up your planting ability or something. I mean, to be fair, I just need to find more lucky. It's been a while since we found any lucky stuff, so. Which actually, speaking of, these books. Generating electricity. Lumbering. Kindling. Cooling. Watering. Transporting. Watering and transporting. Ranching. So out of the pals that we have right now, transporting we can give with Pup to the Stick, Nom Nom Your Dreams, Puff and Fluff. I mean, obviously we give it to Puff and Fluff. So now what? Are you 2? You are 2 with transporting. And then for some reason farming you're also 2, but I don't know why you're 2. So that's fine. Ranching we'll give to Puff and Fluff as well. And then you to Spattering. So now Spattering's 3 for some reason. Oh, is it because of the stats? Is it because of trust, maybe? Fluff is 3. I don't max those out. What are you? Upset and not willing to do any tasks. Okay. Why are you so sad? Why are y'all acting sad? What's going on? Help me out, lads! Fuddler found dead in Houston, though. I mean, I'll make another one of these. Hey, Fuddler. What's going on, buddy? Why are you upset? Broski. Broski, what's going on? I didn't even name you yet. Will this make you happy? The sanity's probably low. Cooked berries give them sanity when they eat them. The sanity is 67 though. That's the thing. I guess I need to move the fruit bag skid over there. Squad's rolling out. You okay? Okay. See you later. Alright. I think the end goal right now is just finding a lucky fire type. Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep teleporting between the two areas and seeing if we can find a lucky. Especially in single player, they can get stuck when you relog. Yeah, they'll be fine. Let's go teleporting. See what we can find. See? Oh my lord. Sputtering. Sputtering, I'm gonna just hope for the best, buddy. Okay, that's fine. Good try, sputtering. Pup with the stick's doing alright. Alright, Pup with the stick is dead. Back to Begs is doing great. Ow. Back to Begs is dead. Nom nom your dreams. Nom nom your dreams is gonna die. Puff and Fluff, go. Oh, that's bad. Puff and Fluff is about to die. Wait, the Mammarist is fighting each other! The Mammarists are fighting each other. Oh, it's dead. Yeah. Ow. This is the dumbest idea I've ever had. That's what I figured. No, please, 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 thank you. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I have an idea. Have an idea. Hold on. Have an idea. Have an idea. Come on, keep following me. Actually. Come over here. Trust me, I got an idea that this is gonna work. It's a horrible idea, but it will work. Come on. I'm determined. Come on. Come on. Oh shit. Just drop these. Come on. Come on. I need you to follow me, please. Come on up here. Okay, I need you to come over here. Come on, get over here. Get over here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, you should be able to climb up here. Please stop firing the sun at me. Just come on up. Come on. Come on up here. Ow. Come on up here. Buddy, I need you to come on up here. No, stop. There you go. Okay, you're coming. You're getting here. You're getting here. Come on. I need you to keep moving, buddy. Oh, come on. No, okay. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Okay, that's fine. Means I can do exactly what I was planning on doing. %. We are at the 2% dream. Okay, figured as much. Figured as much. Now run, 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 run. Ah! It's the 2% dream, okay? I do have some palladium. Come on. Stop aggroing. Stop aggroing. Thank you. Need you to stop aggroing for like 2 seconds. Can you just stop aggroing? I mean, we could be here for hours, and you know what? I'm here for it, so... Can you stop aggroing me? Ow. Can I get you to stop aggroing me real quick? Like, please? I am determined. I just need you to stop fighting me for right now. Jesus. Like, please? Please, I need you to stop aggroing for just a second. Like, the problem is I don't want to go too far away, because if I go too far away, then it... Okay, there we go. So I think it's all the way over here. Seems like it's a good idea. I mean, we do have 2 megaspheres. Let's give these a shot. Back bonus. 5%. Nope. Poor life monk is dead. Come on. So it's this far. So we can just keep heading back and forth for a fair bit. We can grind up some stuff too and make some palladium. Listen, I am gonna do this for as long as it takes. Yeah. 5%. 5% dream. Memorist. Lucky, yes. We have caught a lucky memorist. Wasn't what I was trying to go for, but we got it anyway. Sorry, these cat traits mean nothing. No, they probably do. I think it just is the kit luck that is insane. How do I revive you? Oh, you have to, okay, yeah, that makes sense. 4, please. Sputtering, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. All right, this Kativa can come along for the ride. You know what, Memorist? Welcome to the team as well. Glad to have you. Memorist is a really great team, and I've seen some crazy catches in this game. Listen, let me have this. They're all asleep. Okay, let's name you. What am I gonna name you? What's up, Punic? Which Palladius was a 6% proof first try? Fair. Wampa Stompa. And you are named... Nico Meow. Perfect. Alright. Now I can catch Memorists. Not what I was expecting to catch, but now I can go back and forth. Alright. So now I can just keep going back and forth and then seeing what else we can get. Preferably a Foxparks. Or Nox. Noxes would be good. I mean, now it's just going back and forth. I might also try to do some of this stuff off stream. Just going back and forth to see what luckies we can catch. But I mean, I don't mind. That was just funny. Give me some luckies. Lucky, lucky, lucky. What do we think the next lucky is going to be? Yo, I am hungry right now. 317. Vixies would be good. I just need a Foxbarks. That would be preferred. Give me a lucky Foxbarks. Everything's the world, I guess. I don't know. Pinguinos. That time's almost up though. Pojeros. Where are you going? All the devastation that the memorists caused. Just broken trees everywhere. Oh, what did you do in Palworld today? Oh, you know, I just completely caught a insane lucky. For multiple reasons, it was insane. Also leveled up a fair bit, didn't I? Training dummy, aka motivational dummy. I kind of want to do what Manny did way back when, where he put 3 of those training dummies side by side. Sorry, I thought I heard the lucky thing. And then with a sign that says "Work harder, work better," or whatever it was. I don't remember what he exactly put. How do you motivate your pals? By telling them that you're going to tie up a penguin. Listen, Manny did some crazy stuff during that that playthrough. I'm pretty sure it's still on the VODs on YouTube. So is Life Monk done? So we can add that to the list of things. Yeah, I think Life Monk is like 4, right? Lift Monk, yes. Welcome to the team. Let's name you... Any questions? Any questions about the name? No? Perfect. Why am I coming up with such weird, insane names this time around? Like, I really am just like, ah, yes, this is the perfect name, and it's like, well, I guess it could be. I have to get them to spawn. Hey, but 2 luckies going back and forth is not bad. 2 new ones. They're not what we need, but like we're getting there. I mean, the Life Monk I need for something else. Sorry, AK Furry 7. I love the names I come up with. They're great, like Kellogg's or Frosted Flakes. That's what I do. That's What'd I do? Why do you sound so sad? Give me a bright fox sparks. I mean, it would be also even better if we can get a alpha one. I always feel like I hear the noise for like a split second. The other thing I'm realizing is I don't even know if the alpha ones are really do matter. They're just bigger and they have different stats, but that's it. Well, I just kind of want to keep going back and forth. Tripping out thinking I hear it. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. But it's like super noticeable, so I'm not like too worried. So. Movies. It's because it's the natural hymn of the statue, but it's so loud when you find it, so like I'm not too worried. I do like I said, I do need to move like very briefly. Moo cows, they're back. Listen. Moo cow. They go moo. For me and for you. You're a Clovey. All right, cool. Moo cow. Moo cows. They go moo. We like the cows. I don't know why I'm always so excited whenever there's cows. The crazy thing is, when we played Viva Pinata way back when, I was not nearly this excited. But like, because Cluckles were just way better. But these cows, hell yeah. No, fine. No Noxes, nothing there. The thing with the Mammorus, though, is like I can make a saddle for it in the far future. Like, that is another option. See, and I also will really only want to be doing this at night because that will make the chance for Noxes that much better. Which, by the way, I did increase the nights to be the same length as day, so... Nothing. It's daytime. Wake the fuck up. The deer's asleep. Everyone back to work. Hungry. That's fine. Doing shit. Alright, let's see what else. Try to see if there's like anything else that I need to like press C. Don't question why I pressed F instead. But... Alright. Transporting book, handiwork. Handiwork might be actually okay. Let's refresh these. Probably just good to do. Some stone. Really didn't do too much. Alright, let me... What I should do... Crafting pile gear, I don't really care. Okay, let's see what else we can make. So we can't make that yet. Spheres. Can't make those. Mining and crushing we did. Medicine production. That's fine. You can just... Num your dreams. I need you to move, please. Squad's coming in. Look at him go! Look at him go! It's done. Oh. Sad. Forgot I could sleep. Okay. Palwise. We can make a monitoring stand. Just put it right next to the, or like right in the middle here. They're on their way. Set work mode. Work speed, low. Low, normal, high, command brutal. You know what? Y'all can be relaxed. I don't really need to worry about that. You don't need to do those. You all can do. Yeah, y'all should be fine. Fixed assignment management. So logging sites, you, that's you. And then you all are just over there, I guess. And yeah, no, I'd rather them be relaxed. I don't really need them to be going crazy right now. So, alright, what else can we build? So we can build a branch. Owl dressing facility. Let's just put you right here. This doesn't have to look good. This just has to be efficient. Change the skin. Cativa. Halloween. Yes. Yeah. That's fine. We'll put a ranch down. I'm thinking... Yeah, we can put a ranch, like, right here. Get your little hammer out, friend! Look at him go! The duck's here, too. I said building one of everything seems to be just a decent idea. Expand our base later. You want to graze in there? Yeah, both of you are just grazing. Honestly, actually, I'm gonna keep the... Well, I'm gonna keep one of you grazing. Who do we want to graze? You know what? Puff and Fluff the second can graze. Actually, multiple of you can. Okay. The chicken really wanted to graze. Apparently. Storage-wise, what else do we got here? Ooh, wooden barrel shelf. Hold on, we can add this to our storage list right over here. Put this, like, right here. Appreciate you building that through the wall. Great, good job, good job. Okay, these hold actually quite a bit. Those actually hold quite a bit. We are low on wood. Got it. How is the wood going around here? 7, okay, 5. Do need you to pick up the pace, but like, that's fine. So we got some nails, some more storage, some more nails. Okay, so ingots are kind of our big thing for right now. Feed box. Okay. See that y'all are grazing in here. It's a big cuddle pile in there, I guess. We could catch life bunks right now, actually. 100 of these. Okay, the duck just fucked off. I don't know why. Duck, where you going? Need the pal spheres. Okay, so good job. You didn't produce all the 100 pal spheres. I did, buddy. Let it be known. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep trying for the Foxsparks. Like, it's anything fire-based is what I need. And I could go to the fire area, but I need to get the better Foxsparks. I do need to catch life monks, though. Because now we can get to the cap on life monks.
Yeah.
Back here. Where in the world are you going?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're dodging like a pro. Get back here! Got stuck in the mammoth. Excuse me. Pardon me. No. Wait. He was on a journey to try to avoid me. Okay. You.
Yeah.
Get you again. Okay. I just need one more. They're just running out, running away. So what is on our list to catch, right? I think I should also be trying to, like, keep in mind what I should catch and what I don't need. I mean, I'm going to try to catch this Mammarist. You already know I'm going to try. Yeah, I didn't really expect that to work. Flee! Grab these berries real quick. Run! Listen, 2% chance? There's always a chance. Now we head back. Alright, so what am I looking for? Oh, you know what? There are still some... Oh, I gotta keep in mind, there are still some, like, alphas I still need to catch, though, too. There are still some alphas. Nothing there. Kind of just listen around, too. Kind of just listen around. I should also just kind of be going down the line, seeing what I can get, but there's so many different pals around this area that it is just good to try to get them. Gumos is another one that we can listen for. I mean, once again, the Foxsparks is oh, there we go. Look at that, chat. We got it. Come on over. Let's go get some ingots. Perfect. Let's go. That is what we were talking about. All right, let's see. 29. So this would be 30. Fox Sparks. Yes. Okay. Let's make... We'll make 2 more. Good job. We'll make 2 more. Beds. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to think of what I was trying to say. Beds. All right, let's make 1 more bed. That should be fine. I need more wood, but that's okay. Let's get you. I am gonna name you something else, but real quick, we're gonna name you. Firefoot by the fruit. Okay, you, from what I understand, should be heading up here to make these. Yeah, let's go. Okay, you're good. You're chilling now. Okay, we can make those, and I feel really, really good about that. Let me deposit some of these. Let's drop that down. Quick stack, quick stack, quick stack, quick stack, quick stack. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. Wheat seeds, huh? Alright. Let's go into dungeons, because if we can go to dungeons, we have a chance of getting some alphas, but I also want to get iron ore. Especially, I mean, like, there is iron ore right there, but I would prefer to get it from the dungeons, because that also gives us a chance for some good pals. So let's hope on that. Like, yeah, cool, there's ore right there, but we could get more somewhere else. I mean, this looks like it's renewed, right? It has. Let's go. Start the dungeon. See what we get. We can hopefully get some, alright, so we're looking for ore. And we'll hopefully be able to get a fishing rod soon. Because once we get the fishing rod, from what I understand, those sparkly pals that were in the, whatever it's called, the water, I can fish those up, and those are lucky pals, from what I understand. So. Give me more ore. Also, while I'm at it, are you the reason why that I am... What is your skill? Don't y'all have skills? Okay. Oh, submachine gun. Oh, Kativa helps carry supplies. That's right. You help with that. They can actually win, but circles are just better loot trading pals. Oh, I thought those were just lucky ones. Okay. That's fine. So should I be leveling up any skills other than work speed and weight right now? I don't know if I need to or not, but... Puff and Fluff. We'll just keep Puff and Fluff. I think that maybe getting your Lugger panels, but I know about that. Alright. Gotcha. I don't know what's going on here. Level up what you feel like. I mean, it makes sense. I'm just wondering, like, if there's... Because, like, I don't think I'm ever going to be leveling up, like, defense. I guess, like, attack, maybe I want to level that up. Maybe I want to level attack up. HP, but, like, I feel like the gear would help out with that. You can't level defense. I was about to say, wait a second. I was like, I feel like you... I thought for some reason I could, but that's, yeah, that's something. Because then there's attack and HP. That's something to consider. Mainly going to attack. Because, like, I would like to just make things a lot faster. Wait. Goes up by 2, HP goes up by 100, work speed 50, and weight by 50. Yeah. By 10, yeah. Well, no, the 200 stam is definitely, like, the gimme. Like, I think I'm with you there, Derpy, where it's like, yeah, I'll just stick with 200 stamina. Like, that should help out quite a bit. But for everything else, like, I don't know what would probably be best. I mean, having higher attack could help, but I feel like my pals probably are going to do more damage than me. More HP is not a bad thing. Yeah, and I know I could probably have the pals do the stuff, but, like, I also just like getting it done myself. So pals will always outperform work-wise. So the stats are just there just in case you want more. Yeah, feeling. Well, we should be able to make some metal stuff later, so. Alright, Puff and Fluff. Oh my gosh, the Malice has come out. Alright, good job, Puff and Fluff. That was fine. You finally used the Malice. You know what, actually, speaking of that. Air Cannon. Wampa Stompa. Okay, Spark Blast. You know what? Seed Machine Gun I think is pretty good. Earth Impact's good, and Grass Tornado, I think we just stick there. Nika Nika Meow. Nothing. Dom Dom Your Dreams. Poison Blast. I don't think I want that. Puff and Fluff. Air Cannon. Roly Poly. Listen, you just get dizzy right after Puff and Fluff. 10. Gotcha. Oh, hey, look at that. It's a Alpha Daydream. Sweet. Alright, so that's done with Daydreams then, after this. Fluffy Shield, go! I'm so sorry. I don't want to use you as a shield. It's too sad. Oop. That is an Alpha Daydream caught. I'm sorry, little one. I didn't mean to. Cassie's gonna have my head for that. Picking them up, using them as a shield. I didn't mean to, I swear. I can also catch these right now too. You tried to escape? Let me know. Gonna get one more. Hi. Malice is back. Okay, well, you're down. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Hello. Thanks for the peach. Let me just mark this map real quick. Actually, hold on. No, it's right here. Good job, Puff and Fluff. You did great. Also, if you're saying I'm sorry, little one, to Puff and Fluff is like 3 times my size. So I don't think it's I'm sorry, little one. It's I'm sorry, big one. You know, we might take down Zoe then here in a bit. Let's go here. Put you over there. I mean, they're all taking their time. So, cool. Look at that. Ingots are done. I know I'm being weighed down. Let's get 40 of those. All right, let's go upgrade our gear. Oh, wait, no. We need a high quality workbench, which means I need nails. Okay, and I need wood. So let's go make 5 nails. Perfect. Also, while I'm at it, let's make 80 berries. Ugh. It's about to be nighttime, so we can start looking for Noxes and Hooker trees again. If I really wanted to. I'm glad y'all are figuring out how to sleep. Those seems like a great idea. Let's feed this peach to Fluff, Puff, and Fluff. Get the trust level 4 out of 10. Not bad. Bop everything that we have. This off, this off, and this off. Alright, what do we got? Ancient tech points. One of those. Is there no stone in here? Yeah. Didn't see that one coming. Tomato seeds. Interesting. Okay. Get some more wood to get the high quality workbench. I mean, sure. Why is there stone in here? That's my question. Why is there stone in there? Whatever. Alright, we're gonna go up into level. And right next to this, we will put the high quality workbench. Now we are cooking with gas. Alright. Metal axe, logging yield, mining yield. Let's do this. Metal pickaxe. Switch these. Now I don't know why I'm going to hold on to this pick still. Can I dismantle it or something? Discard. Just discard it. You really just don't like sleeping in a bed, do you? Alright, some more ore is needed. Let's see. Cloth outfits. We do get some fire or poison arrows, just fine. Common shield I don't need. The feather hairband. I think that's the one I'm already wearing. I'm already wearing the green one. Yeah. Grass damage reduction, heat resistance, bowler hat, neutral damage reduction. Average feed bag. We can make this. Do some teleporting shenanigans. Nice. Guess we could put these down here. Yeah, just put those right down there. Alright, what else do we got for tech stuff? Okay, Chillet saddle and the Life Monk submachine gun. Foxsparks harness. Cool. More of other things. Wheat plantation would be great. All essence conductor, hip lantern, lockpicking tool, mega grappling gun. We'll get there. We'll get there in due time. Not bad at all, though. We do need leather. I don't know how to make leather. You know how to make leather? No. I think I just get it from specific pals or something. No, don't press Q. That's a bad button to press. Sphere. Sphere workbench. Wood and ingots. Well, we're going to be getting more ingots, so I kind of want to just capitalize on this as best as I can, especially with more ingots. It's nighttime, and I really want to see if we can get a lucky Nox or a lucky visitor. Somebody is plotting to raid your base. Check in for details. Negotiator? Hi. Hey, relax. I just came to have a nice chat. This place is just hours away from being hit by some real nasty types, but if you pay up, I can sort it out for you. Real deal, right? Cheaper than bloodshed anyway. Only 500 gold coins. What do you say? No. Well, then you better brace yourself. Can I kill you? Can I kill him? sir. There. He only stops raids. I mean, I don't really care. We should be fine. So good luck. Thanks. I think we should be okay. You see all these pals? We are chillin'. AK-47. Let's get spattering back. Let's get spattering back. I will also trade out Wampa Stompa. You have no clue how bad these are? Have you already paid? Have you always paid them off or something? Also, we need to look for the lucky ones, right? We need to look for there's very specific whatever they're called. There's very specific pals, right? So let's hope that our luck is on our side here. Or give me gold, give me coins. Well, Maos you can get from the you can get from caves. So yeah, these are the fighting dudes, so they're gonna be showing up from over here, so I'm not too fussed. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Oh, let me see, what's my phone saying? I don't understand what I just got sent. Got a random egg that gave you one. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. I might end up going after this. Like, I wanted to stream a lot more, but I also need to do some driving, and I actually should probably get some food in my system. So I might go, like, after we do this raid, I might end off the stream, go grab some food real quick with the gift card that I have, and then do my drives. But then we'll be back tonight with some DBD. So yeah. I mean, I have a Chick-fil-A gift card right next to me that I could use. But then I also have, like, for some reason somebody bought a bunch of tuna and no one's been eating it except for me. So I think I could make myself a tuna sandwich. Just in the meantime. So. Can I hide markers? I'm just realizing on the mini-map it's showing all of my markers. That's fine. Are you in my house? No. I think we'll be fine. The visitor has left the base, you don't say. Alright. Raid, it's up there. Okay. You don't need to kill those! Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, shouldn't be that bad. All right, the squad's here. All right, good job, team. Y'all did great. Good night. Sleep tight. All right, sweet. All right, sweet. Spattering led the charge, and then everyone else just showed up and was like, yeah, we're just done. We don't need to worry about that. That wasn't too bad. No, not at all. But also, literally, the Armada showed up and was like, we're just gonna murder them all. So, hey, you know what? Fucking Armada showed up and decided that death was gonna happen. I assume they probably get worse based on base level. Probably? I remember in the past, like, they weren't really that bad. Like, that's how you get the Lee's Punks, but I think... Well, getting a lucky Lee's Punk is gonna be... I think they also do send more to, like, fight. So, it's possible that we can get a lucky Lee's Punk later. They did say they change raids a lot now. Interesting. Interesting. Also, Daydream is now. So, who knows? I kind of do want to get one more lucky before I end off the stream. So. Listen, it's the moo cow! Sorry. The cow, it goes moo! Anyway. I mean, the game's fun. Don't get me wrong. The game's fun. Like I said, I don't have to do driving until like 5 anyway today. So I still have a bit of time, but if I go early, like I could probably make a little bit more money. But also, I'm just quite a bit hungry. So I want to get food in my system. I just don't want to spend money right now for food. And I have, like I said, I have a gift card for Chick-fil-A. But do I want to use it right now? Do I want to hold on to it? That means I'm gonna have to drive somewhere anyway, so you know, there's more to it. So, but Derpy, I mean, Derpy, if you're free after this, I can talk with you about like some editing stuffs and idea things. I need to put some stuff into the share drive, so if you're up to it. Sure. Sick. So then I'll probably just go... I'll probably grab a snack downstairs real quick. And then... probably give you a call here in a sec. I mean, assuming I don't find a lucky within a bit, but I do want to give this a fair shot before I go. And then, like I said, tonight we'll be playing Dead by Daylight. I was, you know, the smart idea would be playing, whatever it's called, Survivor. But if I really want to just get through what I need to get through, I have to play as Wesker and Huntress. So we'll very begrudgingly play as Wesker and Huntress until we finish their achievements. And then I gotta just play as the archives. So it's really just gonna be only playing as Killer for the foreseeable future. Until I have to do an archive to switch to a different Killer and such. But there's no more Survivor archives in the game. So I don't need to really worry about too much else there. But what I'm also going to do is, and this is going to be something I'll talk about during Dead by Daylight, but I will just like state it here just for like matter of fact. If I start getting too ragey in Dead by Daylight, I will probably just switch over to Survivor just to like kind of hopefully keep calm. But since like teammate issues have been just a bigger and bigger, well, issue that I'm having with Dead by Daylight, it really is just going to be, we'll play Killer until I rage. And then once the rage is done, Or like once I get to that point, we switch to Survivor, and if Survivor doesn't quell the rage, then we just end off the stream. So the stream, in all theory, or in all likelihood, could go anywhere from like 2 hours to like 4 to 5 hours. It really just kind of depends on the games. But I have to be like, it's really just going to depend on my mood, you know. Is pretty much where I am at. Where is... Sorry, this might be loud. Me? Oh, there we go. 10, 15 minutes. Okay. I'm just trying to keep an eye on some things. For a second, I thought that Mammorest was actually like another one. I was gonna be like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Another lucky Mammorest. Oh no! We're gonna be here for ages. Once again, Nox, Hippocrates, I mean, Mukau is always a preferred one, too. Whatever we get is whatever we get. We really hope we hope for no duplicates, but if we do get duplicates, like, we can use them for various machinations, you know. Various machinations. What do we think our next one's going to be? I'm really holding out for an ox, right? Bluebee's not bad. If we get the deer, I think if we get the deer, we should be in good position. You know what? I think there's a thing, right? Where like the luckies do show up first anyway. Like they spawn in first before everything else, right? So maybe I should just go back and forth until I hear. Oh no, maybe that might be a Pokemon thing. I think the Pokemon had like shinies spawned in early. I don't remember. I do not remember. I love when the land balls fall asleep when there's like 2 of them. It looks like they headbutt each other, so they both are just like knocked out on the ground. It's like, well, you did your best, land balls. You did your best when you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired that you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. Yeah, so just say, I'm surprised I didn't die to the Mammorest.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I tried. Really tried to catch that Mammorest. It took blood, sweat, and a single Pal sphere throw. It's just so funny seeing the land ball like fall over in the distance. Like, I'm tired. It's like, okay. You did good, Bucko. You did good. Know what else I need good for? I need frickin' Noxes. Give me a Nox. Give me a Nox or a Hookrates. Give me a Nox or a Hookrates, please. Hookrates, Hookrates, yeah. Hookrates, Hookrates, yeah. I believe in the Hookrates. I mean, the Forgs are also another option, too. Oh, you know what? I needed to message Dory about something. So I I I have learned of a thing that is supposed to be hopefully getting an English translation soon. And if it does, would be so much fun to play. It currently is out in Russian, which kind of weird to me that Russia was the first language that they made this from, but like I don't know why it wasn't Japanese or like Korean or something like that, but no, it's Russian right now, and they're supposed to be translating it to English. But it's a Danganronpa Gary's mod game mode, which I watched 2 videos on it. One like giving like an example of the game, and the other one just kind of breaking down every part of it. And it looks so well done. The only thing is, of course, it's all in Russian, so you kind of have to know a little bit of Russian if you want to understand like the items you're picking up and everything like that. But it's a mix of roleplay with like actually trying to put your knowledge to the test on how good you would survive like a death game like that. And there's some unique things. I think one of the videos was saying that it could be anywhere from like 15 minutes to like 2 hours. So you would need to put aside time in order to play it, right? And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, I get that. You'd have to put aside some time. But it's like, it's 15 minutes if, like, the first blackened, like, immediately kills and gets away with it. Then they win, and then it's, like, over, right? Or it could be 2.5 hours if your team is just goated and, like, able to figure things out. The only thing I didn't like from the entirety of like watching the videos about the game was the fact that there's apparently a rule on most of the servers where they prefer that you're like in character a lot of the time, and you know that's standard for roleplay if you're just gonna be in character and like having to act things out and so on and so forth. It makes sense. But they also took it a step further that like they prefer that the only characters that like commit the crime are evil characters, quote unquote, and the only characters that die would be the good characters. Which seems weird where it's like, okay, so we definitely know it's one of these 5 because they're playing as the evil characters. We just got to figure out which one of these 5 it is. It's like, no, if I want to run around as freaking Aoyasahina, hold on, I'm being called. Well, I gotta get going. So give me 1 second. Sorry, I have to like book it downstairs, but I'm gonna be in and out of the stream here. So I gotta get going. I have to have my dab or something. Anyway, that's fine. We'll be back with Deb Day later. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.